I don't think I would tell my younger self anything because that would mess with the rules of like time travel, and I don't think I'd be able to make the same choices that ultimately led me to this present moment. I first started off, I think, performing when I think about just even like doing church plays. Like I think my first introduction to all of this was performing, and from the performing, getting into comedy. I was in middle school and I had a drama teacher who was just like, you should try this, so I did. Then when I was in college, I think that sort of bug it didn't really die. I was studying teaching at the time, but I was like, I think I'm lying to myself, this idea that I can just like keep doing comedy at night and like while working a full-time job. I was like working jobs like at UCB, the comedy theater, and I was like doing stand-up the whole time. I kind of just wanted to see if it was possible. It was nerve-wracking because I didn't really know many people who were in that field, and I think I just didn't know what an actual job could look like. But as soon as I started meeting people who I was like, oh, you can have health insurance and do this, that made me feel a little bit more comfortable making that switch. Going to school, interning, starting to get PA jobs, you start to realize just like the breadth of jobs that are in this business and how like exciting that is, and doing that is what sort of taught me the power of writing, and it made me want to learn how to write so that I could maybe write something for myself or, you know, just become a better performer. But in that process of learning more about writing, studying writing, I also realized I wanted to write for other people and just, grow as much as possible in that arena. Getting more into the business side as a creative has been really hard. I don't do this because I'm good at math or like logic. That's definitely been like an area of growing, but one that really excites me. I love, like, I don't know, I feel like it's all like one big puzzle. Like, you know, when you're writing a script, that's one type of puzzle. When you're on set, figuring out how that's gonna work, the type of set it's gonna be. It's all different. It's always moving and always shifting. There's just always so much to learn. So it's been interesting. The thing about like going from a 9 to 5 to making your own hours is actually like my least favorite part. I feel like people kind of don't realize even if you're at like the highest level in your fields, like in the arts, you're still kind of always a freelancer and you're always trying to, you know, make your own lane and your own path in different places. So that sort of like instability, I think, is what scared me initially and still makes me a little nervous sometimes, but can also be cool. It can also be nice to not necessarily have like, I don't know, a boss you have to report to, or I don't know, like a weird photocopy machine. There's a lot that I'm excited about for a lot of reasons because they were fun to do. There's an animated Netflix special called We Lost Our Humans that should be coming out sometime soon. And also wrapped this movie Bottoms that's directed by Emma Seligman and co-starring and also co-written by Rachel Sennett. Season 2 of The Bear at some point. Yeah. My dad said something to me the other day where our last name, Edebiri, it's Nigerian, and it's basically from like our specific tribe. I think my granddad kind of made it up, and he was like, it's really cool. He's like, now people know the Edebiri name, and even if they can't totally pronounce it, I'm like, that for me feels like enough. That's pretty cool that like my family's proud of me. So I'm good with that.